have had such a whale of a time. It is now, I believe, Friday morning, August 11th. I have been waking up at like 5:30, 6-ish. My gosh, do I look tired? It's also not very bright outside, which is why I'm trying to like film up here. It has been gorgeous and sunny and beautiful since we arrived. It's a little bit more overcast today, as you can see. Right now I'm on my way to Hermanos Coffee, and Jake is gonna meet me there in a moment. I wanted to go to a tea shop. There is one on Portobello Road called Bird and Blend. They don't open until 10:30, but I do want to try an iced matcha latte here. You guys know I've been trying to like get on a kick. We arrived a few days ago. So far we've been able to meet up with a law school classmate of Jake's. She's in town also for her bar trip with her family, so that was sweet. We met up in Trafalgar Square. We just had a whale of a time. It's been so much fun. I love that we're in just such a fun neighborhood. There's really no need for us to run all over town. I know that this is Jake's first time here, but we did get to walk around Soho yesterday, which is the area where I used to intern at Women's Health Magazine at the Hearst office. I love my loopy because it's so much easier to hold my camera like this. I want you guys to message me if you end up getting one and tell me what you think of it, because I really do think it's the best case and it's so underrated. Gail's Bakery, we went on the word of a couple of people, and that was really sweet. That was a nice place for us to kind of land for a bit and do some reading and writing together. Some of the cocktail bars we've been to here are really fun and unique. We went to one 2 nights ago that was in this old house that was super historic, and it had winding staircases, I feel like, going up several different ways. There was like a spooky basement downstairs. Felt like I was in Tortuga in Pirates of the Caribbean or something. I can't wait to list all of them and then actually be able to send them out. I can write up a blog post so everything's in writing. After this, we're going to a Soul Cycle class at 11:30. Been obviously walking around a lot, but it'll be nice to break a sweat too. That's not just going for a jog. I don't hate going for a jog, but it's nice to mix it up sometimes. So can we just discuss my shoes right now? I feel like, depending on who my people are, I either look really cool or really dumb. So we went to a spot in Soho called Grind Coffee, also a chain local to here. I asked for, being an American, an iced Americano with a splash of half and half, and he looks at me and was like, oh, we don't have half and half. And I was like, you don't have half and half? And we kind of laughed because it was a funny moment, and I was just like, I mean, a splash of oat milk's fine. And he was like, I mean, we can steam it if you want the texture. He was being accommodating, but I was like, I mean, if you just want a dash of, you know, room temperature or cold, that works for me. And I wonder like how often they get requests like that from tourists. That's good to know. No half and half.
This is a half teaspoon measurement. You want a high-sided bowl, you don't want a shallow one because you're going to make a bit of mess. Now because it's green tea, do you know what temperature you need to brew green tea at?
I don't. I didn't know there was a specific one. Oh my gosh, okay.
We found it
already messed it up. Okay.
Green teas, white teas and oolongs all are really, really delicate leaves. So they have to be brewed at 80 degrees, not 100.
So half a teaspoon.
Yep, half a teaspoon. Lovely. I always go a little bit heat because I like a bit of flavour. I'm a bit of a flavour queen, so I always overdose.
Just enough water to cover it?
Yep. Lovely. And then combine it with your whisk That's just going to make sure it's all absorbed pre. There we go, that's fine. And now I'm going to add some water on there for you.
Okay.
It's about a double espresso's worth of liquid in total. So you want to do like a zigzag,
like
almost like you're beating an egg almost.
Oh, I can smell the lemon already.
Make your way across the bowl as well, otherwise you're going to have like areas that don't get wet. And the last thing you want is not to have grainy matcha. Never tastes nice.
The clumps.
Oh, the clumps make me want to
At the
gag. This one is our lemon matcha. Okay. This one's really nice just over ice. Now you can either drink this as it is over ice.
Are all matchas supposed to give you a little bit of froth, or
There
does
should
it
be a
really
level of
depend?
froth in it.
Yeah.
So some people do like drinking this one just with water.
Yeah.
I quite like it with sparkling. Nice freshness to it.
That's delightful. Oh.
So it's like in terms of your calories, really, really low down because it's green tea, lemon, and sparkling water. But it's really, really refreshing. You're going to get your caffeination. Coffee is a dirty caffeine in the sense that it's got a lot of things in there with it that have no health benefits. That's where you get like more breakouts, whereas this is really good for clearing your skin. It's a detoxifier and anti-inflammatory. If you put boiling water onto like green tea, so do you know how like some people hate green tea because it's really, really bitter?
Yeah, yeah.
It's because we're burning it. Green tea's actually got a really soft, delicate flavour.
Okay.
But because we burn it, because we don't know any better, we just assume it's really disgusting, but it's actually quite light in flavour.
You steep that too long, that gets too bitter and strong.
Any black tea that you oversteep is going to get a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
If you were to overbrew it, you're going to get a tannin release. So a tannin is an amino acid and chemical structure within your tea. And the way I look at it is a bit like a banana.
Yeah.
So when you get a banana from the supermarket and it's green, I'm not sure what it's like in the States, but in the UK you can never buy a yellow banana. They're always green.
You can never buy a green banana in the States.
Oh,
it's the
you
opposite.
could, you will get a green banana. Yeah, and you have it, and you're like, oh, thanks. And unfortunately, I have become that person.
See, I want to become that person, but I'm like, I'm such
It's a
a
lifestyle
cocky.
change.
It really
It's
is. See what they have. Okay, right away. Thumbs up. Chips Ahoy, Cheez-Its, Lay's chips. I hear they taste differently in every country. Chex Mix Cheerios. Over here. Oh, Cheetos. And Airheads. Not bad. Good morning. It's a beautiful day to be walking in London. Oh my gosh. Please forgive my sunken in eyes. I wouldn't mind some fillers, to be honest. It is Sunday, August 13th. I'm gonna grab some Joe and the Juice. I stopped into Joe and the Juice yesterday afternoon and it was delicious. Granted, they probably put some pumps of syrup in it because it was a vanilla oat milk matcha latte, iced, but I really enjoyed it. And it didn't taste too sweet. I thought it was well balanced. Speaking of matcha, when I went into the Bird in the Blend, needless to say, we've been doing it all wrong. We've been adding hot water first, which burns the leaves. You're supposed to mix in room temperature water first, which we definitely haven't been doing. What I suggested to my manager was when I came over here, I'd learn as much as I could and then go back over and just catch them up to speed and teach them, because what Ben over at Bird and Blend explained to me is that a lot of people ask for a ton of sweetener with matcha because they obviously don't want it to taste burnt. When he used to work at Starbucks, they tend to burn everything because that eliminates the variety of taste across all of their chains. And because they're corporate, they want everything to taste in a uniform, same manner. And so they just burn it, and their coffee and their tea, just everything. Because there's so many factors that influence how a coffee bean is grown and harvested and such and roasted, as well as how tea leaves are harvested and, I guess, prepped. I don't know all the lingo yet. They should all taste the same. There should be variety. If there isn't, that's weird. That's really, so far, one of the highlights of the trip is a member of their staff who was so kind to me and let me sample a bunch of things. Took probably 45 minutes to walk through and teach me all things about matcha and loose leaf tea. I'm really grateful for that. I don't know, I thought that was a really special part of the trip, that they are just so knowledgeable. He took that much time to walk me through how and why their methods are the way they are. That's been really sweet. Also, hello flowers. Today is our last day in London, and so for that I have booked one more class pass, and it's a yoga class that's in the park. And once I've walked around for a little bit, grab a drink and sit down and finish my Barbie essay. I would love to get it done today and posted in the next day or so.